So with Bitcoin crashing all the way down to 53,000 due to all this selling pressure coming from Germany, coming from the Mt. Gox situation, and a lot of FUD that's going on that, I do believe we've reached the bottom. However, only time will tell, and as long as we stay in this consolidation period between 53,000 and between 71,000, I know that's a large range, I think that overall we're going to be in a good place. But I didn't come on to talk to you about some bad news. I actually came on to talk to you about some good news and why I think that this is going to turn the market around, especially in the rather short term leading up to the US election. So some news here comes out about Trump being pro-Bitcoin, establishing a bill to ban CBDCs, which is huge, and also getting support from Bitcoin miners, which the Democratic Party for a long time has been very anti-crypto and been doing what's called a crypto crackdown, making it very difficult for miners to stay in business, for the regulatory environment to stay in the US and not trying to push people out. So I think that in this particular respect, having Trump in is actually a very huge deal. I'm going to touch on an article that just came out today, give you my thoughts on it and why I think that things are going to turn around very, very shortly, especially with the rumors as of filming this that Biden is going to be dropping out of the race just because he's too old and he can't handle it. But I digress. Okay, so in a draft party platform passed on Monday, which is today, the Republican Party set out its goals surrounding crypto and artificial intelligence. These plans include ending what it sees as the crypto crackdown by the current party in power, as well as ensuring Americans can transact without government surveillance. They're referring to CBDCs. Republicans will end Democrats' unlawful and un-American crypto crackdown and oppose the creation of a central bank digital currency, the document says. This comes after a span in which the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, has actively investigated numerous crypto companies in an era-defining crypto crackdown. This basically means that all the targets for Coinbase, all the targets for Kraken, basically everyone that's trying to follow the rules are getting punished, and it's completely ruining the environment for crypto in the United States. So this document and this bill that's supposed to be happening is a way that's going to end that. And it comes after a span in which the SEC has been trying to shut this down for a long time. Many crypto advocates are against CBDCs or digital dollars due to the fears of surveillance. As a result, it'll please much of the crypto crowd that the Republicans are setting out to ban the progression of this technology. The GOP also aims to protect Bitcoin mining rights in this country. So for those of you that are unfamiliar, what a CBDC is a central bank digital currency. They have one in China that's active right now, which kind of just goes to show you that if China's using it and they like it, it's probably not good for us. But a central bank digital currency is sort of like a stable coin, except it's programmed by the government and issued by the Fed, which means they can program your money. They can tell you what you can buy. They can tell you what you can't buy. They can force you to spend it. They can control your wallet. They can see every transaction you make, and they can incentivize or have money expire if they want you to spend it. It's just a really bad control mechanism that's really authoritarian and is not good for freedom, privacy, or the like. So CBDCs are extremely bad. Part of the document continuing on says, we will defend the right to mine Bitcoin and ensure every American has the right to self-custody of their digital assets and transact free from government surveillance and control. That is really big. I talk about self-custody on this channel a lot and on my other channel, and self-custody means that you own your private keys. Obviously for me, this could be anywhere from a software wallet, hot wallet, to a crypto hardware wallet, which is cold storage, and that's what I recommend for long-term savings. These are forms of self-custody wallets where you control your private keys, you can manage it, and you don't have to have a third-party custodian or a third-party platform authorize it or set it up for you. Many crypto industry advocates view the party statements as wholeheartedly pro-crypto and a key issue that may sway voters in the upcoming presidential election. That's a big one. Senators Elizabeth Warren and Roger Marshall proposed a bill in late 2022 to place restrictions on self-custody crypto wallets, a measure that industry advocates called unconstitutional and opportunistic too. In the wake of the FTX exchange collapse, Republican senators have sought to protect self-custody wallets in opposition to that proposed bill. So in other words, Democrats want to block self-custody, and they wanted to put restrictions on what you can and can't do, whereas Republicans want you to have the freedom and the ability to use any kind of wallet and any kind of service that you want. Carrying on the story, I think the Republicans probably see it as a winning issue for them and a wedge issue. Policy director at a crypto lobbying group, the Chamber of Digital Commerce. The Democrats have generally been more flat-footed and certainly a little bit more negative than Republicans in general when it comes to crypto. The Republicans are also looking to repeal Joe Biden's AI executive order that is aimed to bring new standards for safety and security. This is because it hinders AI innovation and imposes radical left-wing's ideas on development that the party claims. By removing this, the party plans to support AI development that's rooted in free speech and human flourishing. So this is a tale as old as time. We basically have the left versus the right when it comes to giving you freedom, or someone that you want Big Brother to clamp down and give you control. And there's a lot of crypto lobbying that's going on right now that are becoming lobbyists that are becoming extremely powerful, and they're very pro-Trump. Now that Trump has made these political statements that he's pro-Bitcoin, he's pro-Bitcoin mining, he's anti-CBDC, you are getting a lot of voters that are maybe would have sat on the sidelines during this election and not cared, and now they might be going for Trump because there's a line in the sand where Trump is now supporting the crypto industry, whereas in the past, say last election, that's not something that he was interested in. But once he got Vivek Ramaswamy sort of on his side and explaining these things, he's trying to understand and embrace this new technology that's not really new, but it's new to him. And my opinion is that this is going to sway the election in a huge way. If Trump already wasn't going to win, being pro-crypto, pro-mining, pro-business, pro-innovation, and making sure that there's minimal guardrails from a regulatory standpoint on this, I think it's going to change everything. So all in all, I think that right now, with this going on during this political season, if you will, I think that Trump and his constituents are going to win this. I mean, Biden's already failing, and everyone just knows, like, he's just too old. After that first debate that everyone watched, it was very obvious. Even the Democrats started turning against him. But not to get too political, the point of this is Biden is anti-crypto, along with the Democrats, which have a history of being against innovation and against freedom, against self-custody. And you have the Republican side or Trump side now being very supportive of these things. So being political or apolitical doesn't really matter. It's what's going to serve my best interest. Someone that's pro-crypto and that's going to embrace it, make it easy for me to use, make it easy for us to create businesses and interact with crypto or Bitcoin, or having the Democrats do it where they want to institute a CBDC and they want to have a crackdown on anything pro-crypto in this country. From an innovation standpoint, you have to have this. Otherwise, everyone that has all the money, all the resources, all the ideas are just going to go to another country where it's more friendly. So I think this is a really good policy decision. And I also think that this is going to really be a huge election issue. Yeah, economy is one, a lot of other main points, the border, all those kinds of things. But having crypto and freedom, I think, is going to hit the millennial crowd as well as the Gen Z crowd, because it directly affects us. It interfaces with us every day. It affects our decisions every day, especially when it comes to taxes, gaining access to a more fair and free system. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there, but I want to just give you my opinion on how this changes the game. And I think it's fair to say it's pretty likely that Trump's going to win, which will be good for us in terms of these crypto regulations and in terms of these crypto opportunities for being embraced and for having the opportunity to really just focus on getting what we need done. And so just wanted to kind of give you an update here. This is really good news coming out on the Trump side of things, and we'll just have to kind of wait and see what happens. I have a couple new videos that I'm working on right now, and I will get those out to you guys really soon. If you don't want to wait for those new videos to come out, click on the screen right here to check out my most recent video. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next one. Crypto Renegade out.